Hello everyone and welcome to what should be part 13 of the Definitive Wrestling Toy Belt Collection. Today we are going over the Big Eagle belts, and our first one, so this is the first time that we saw the Big Eagle rather than the Winged Eagle. So Shawn Michaels dropped the title to Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 14. And then Stone Cold came out and he did the famous promo where he says, "I'll look at this belt and I'll say, that ain't gonna cut it, son." And the Big Eagle was debuted in its place. And Stone Cold said that he hated this belt because these ridges at the top here would dig into his stomach whenever he was wearing the belt, which is half of the reason that he made the Smoking Skull belt. So there's some information for you. So this is 1997. This is event exclusive and possibly also mail order away. You can see here it says 1997 Titan Sports Incorporated, all rights reserved. And we obviously know this is the same company that made this is presumably the name of the company is called Ralco. They made the 1987 WCW title, and it's the same company that's been making the event exclusive belts. So this is the first version of this belt, actually. It's quite cool. It's got colour in it. It's not just black and gold as some of the other ones have been. If we check the back of it, once again we get the warning: do not wash, and the made in the USA, as are always with these. So this was 1997, or at least it was trademarked in 1987, which would have been correct. No, would it? WrestleMania 14 was 98. Maybe it was patented in 97, but it wasn't actually made until 98. That's interesting. I never thought about that until now. It was literally the Raw after WrestleMania 14 that the belt was debuted, I believe. Oh my goodness, cough. Okay, so this is number 92. Yes, this is number 92, which is the 1998 Jakks Pacific belt. So this one was available in the stores, in the shops. I believe there's also a Stone Cold version of this called the Signature Series. So as you can see, it's white on the inside, so it's got this weird white blue thing. Jakks 1998, all rights reserved. 1998 Titan Sports Incorporated, all rights reserved, made in China. So I don't have the Stone Cold one. I never bothered to get it because it's the exact same belt. The only difference is one of these plates is changed over and it's just a plain white plate, but it's got a Stone Cold Steve Austin signature on it, and it's called the Signature Series. And they're not easy to come by, and they're quite expensive, and it's literally the exact same belt. And I was like, I don't really care. So that's why I didn't list it. If you want to be an absolute perfectionist, then there is that additional belt. I never felt it necessary to get it, but it does exist if you are interested. And then following that, we have this belt. Now this belt, I have almost no information on it. The way that I got this belt was someone was selling a game, and a board game, a wrestling board game, and it says comes with free belt, and this was the belt that it came with, and I got it for an absolute steal. I think it was only like £10 or maybe £15 or something, and I have never seen this belt anywhere else before. So the first weird thing is the Attitude logo. It's not the if we look at the other belts, it is the Titan logo, the old version of the WWF logo. It's still WWF, it's still the Attitude logo, but it has unique side plates, and what's even weirder is it has 4 side plates, which I think this might be the very first belt to actually have more than the standard 2 side plates. It's in colour as well. It's black, red, gold, blue. Has a lot of detail on it. It's very interesting. It's very unique. These 2 side plates are the same on the back. These 2 side plates on the front are the same. So it's very interesting. And also, this is the same Ralco company style, the same Ralco version. My assistant is just looking at the next belt for some reason. Anything?
That was straight out of hand.
Oh, right, okay. We're not finished yet. I thought it was maybe something wrong that we'd got these in the wrong order or something, but no. So I have no information on this. And what's really strange is this belt came out before this one. You can tell because it's the old logo next to the modern logo. This one doesn't have any kind of year or date on it. And the thing is, they already made one of these belts. So this is a second version of it. And I don't know where it came from, how it existed, or why. I assume it was only made for a very, very short amount of time. I don't know how long that length of time was. It's in really good condition. I've never seen another one of this belt, ever. So I don't know very much information about it. I assume it was an event exclusive. I'm thinking it maybe wasn't even mail order, that you had to actually go to an event to get this. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might very well be that rare. So the next one is rather silly. We go back to the old WWF logo, but you can see here it actually has the scratched Attitude logo at the top here. So this is actually just an older version. It says here that this was Walmart $4.97 and it had been reduced to $2.45. It's the Child Championship belt. And once again, this is from Disguise Incorporated. WWF official license, 1999, Titan Sports. And this is what it looks like. So once again, similar to the WCW one that I've got, this one has never been opened, and I'm not intending to open it. So this is as much of it as you're getting to see. So it does have two side plates, this little WWF logo on it. It's quite small, it's coloured, it's lightweight, it's it's very, very cheap material that they've used for it. And obviously they've just used an old version of it, an old mould, because it's got the F logo, like the Titan logo here, rather than the Attitude logo, which is clearly displayed on the front. So, it's interesting. It was 99. I think they were maybe trying to compete with WCW and just try and get those Halloween belts out. Maybe it was just a little cheap thing. Well, I mean, it was a cheap thing. I mean, it was down to $2.45. Didn't cost me $2.45. I'd have loved it if it cost me $2.45, but no, it was far more expensive. And now we move on to the next one. So this one is one that I had from my childhood. This might be one of the first belts that I ever got, actually. So it's got the blue background. It's the Attitude logo with the F on it. Side plates also have the WWF. This is 2000 Jakks Pacific, all rights reserved. 2000 Titan Sports. And I'm now going to compare this with the next belt. So if we bring that in, we can see that there's quite a bit of difference between these two. So the major first part is that this is a black background as opposed to the blue one. It has the Attitude logo, but it's WWE rather than WWF. Other than that, the mould seems to be the exact same, identical from these, but the mould here is different because it's missing the F. You can actually see the space where the F is supposed to be. You can see that it's quite clearly missing, whereas this one, it actually fills it out more. It looks like it's actually a different colour as well, only slightly. I just realised this has a bit of a groove here. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, because this one's flat. I don't know if that's a mistake or not. But if we look at the back of this one, this is 2006. So there's actually a 6-year difference between these two belts. And presumably this one was made because they couldn't sell the F logo anymore. So if they wanted to continue selling this version, it would have to be that. But by 2006 they weren't using this belt anymore. So I think this might be part of the Classics collection of belts. We saw the previous classic belts, the Classic Intercontinental Championship and the Classic Winged Eagle belt. So I think this might be part of that same classic era. This one is a lot rarer to find than this one. This one you'll find almost everywhere, and a lot of people think that these are both the same belt because they're both Jakks, obviously, and they both look very similar, both the Big Eagle, but there's actually a tremendous amount of difference between the two. So, very interesting little bit to finish off in. And also another thing is the original belt did start off with the blue strap, and it was very quickly changed to the black strap. So the black strap is generally more synonymous with the Big Eagle than what the blue one is. And I think that's going to be it for this video, folks. That's all the Big Eagle Championships. Once again, if you liked it, please give us a like, share and subscribe. Do leave a comment. I do try to respond to everyone. And remember, if you leave a comment, you get a chance of winning a prize worth £100. And if you want to talk to me directly, you can find me in the Discord in the description below. And with that, we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.